Alright, in this video we're going to show you guys how to actually set up the elite drop pods so it drops into the battlefield. This is going to be another quick and easy one for you guys, so let's get right into this. So first off, obviously, we're going to want to edit the types. We're going to want to make sure we actually have the elite biped and the elite character in here, which you can find that inside of tags, objects, characters, elite. And then the AI isn't here. Biped would be out here. Okay. Next up, we want to make sure we actually have the insertion drop pod vehicle in. So we're going to add from the vehicles, insertion pod, and we're going to add insertion pod vehicle. And then this is the tricky part. You want to make sure you go to, I believe it's device machine. Yep, we got one here. Entry pod inserter. So this can be found in your insertion pod vehicle object file. So in insertion pod, entry pod inserter, and then you add that in. Alright, so taking a look at the actual elite squad I made, I called it elite. Down here, I have it set so the vehicle type is insertion pod. He is an elite. There is one of them spawning in. I have him called 01 for convenience sake, but the spawn point is right there. And then we're going to go up to machines, and right around the same area where the elite is going to spawn, we want to place our entry pod inserter. We want a name that we can reference in a script, so I called it pod_machine. Now we go into the scripting. In here is the script that I took straight out of the campaign from Floodgate mission. This is the insertion pod command script. All this does is that once you start up, it places the elite and then it runs the command script on him. Then we come down here, we make sure he can't die, because if the then we come down here and we make sure that the AI cannot die, because if he can die, then as soon as the pod is damaged, he will be killed. So we're going to create object, new pod machine, sleep for a second, then we're going to attach the pod machine using pod attach, and then we're going to get the vehicle that he's in, being the insertion pod. And pretty much what we're doing here is we're attaching the insertion pod inserter to the actual vehicle itself so that it'll work. And then these, I believe, are also marker points on the object. And then it sets the position, and then it sleeps until it gets to that position. Don't ask me what that means. I'm not entirely certain. Once it gets there, it detaches the actual inserter object. It destroys the inserter object, and then after about a second or so, it damages the damage section in the vehicle, and it attacks the door section of it, and then it attacks it by 15, then getting rid of the door, or kind of that's around when he would land and he would jump out. So then sleeps for another little bit so that after that door comes off, it waits a second. Then AI vehicle exit elite, he'll jump out of the thing, and then elite cannot die is now disabled so that he is able to be killed after that. And that's pretty much all it is. Obviously you want to make sure that you add your mission script in advance by using that, but we can just compile this and should just redo it. Yep, there it is. Your insertion pod more than likely won't be glitched out having the elite in the upper corner like mine. I edited my insertion pod vehicle tags a little bit ago and changed the seat positions. That's why it kind of looks a little funky. But all in all, it will look normal for you guys at least. But that was the video of how to get the elite drop pod. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning in.